thank you so much for being part of the Outlaw Yoga online community. I'm here with Rachel. We'll get started in downward facing dog. For downward facing dog, you'll plant the hands shoulder width distance apart or wider, feet about hip width distance apart. Reach your hips high to make the body like a capital A. Spread the fingers as wide as you can. Actively press the mat away. With every inhale, reach the hips up higher. With every exhale, soften through the head, the heart, and the heels. Engage where you need to, and let go where you can. So often when we're feeling like things aren't how they're supposed to be, we're having trouble finding acceptance. It's because there's some expectation, big or small, that things should be different than how they are. If you notice that come up for you at all today, challenge yourself to be present, to engage this moment as though you had chosen it. Take in the biggest breath you've taken all day long. Let it go. Breathe it in and give it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up to your tiptoes. Reach your hips up as high as you can again. Now imagine as though you could keep the hips where they're at, but relax your heels back towards the ground. Take 3 more breaths here to settle in, to move into new possibility in the hamstrings, new possibility in the mind, and eventually, new possibility in your life. Inhale, hinge forward, high plank like the top of a push-up. Stack the shoulders over the wrists. Create one long line of energy through the body. Press the heels back. Reach the crown of your head forward. Pull your belly to your spine. Hug the muscle of the leg to the bone. And breathe. Be right here. Be right now. Scan the body and see if there's some place you could engage and that would help you a little bit more. Breathe in here. Slower than you want to, lower all the way to the ground. Nice work. With control, press the tops of the feet into the ground, low cobra, little to no weight in the hands. Lift through the head, neck, and chest. Find a neutral extension through the cervical spine so that the neck isn't cranked. Breathe in here. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift, low cobra. Exhale, release. One more. Inhale, lift, open your heart. Exhale, release. Curl your toes under. Lift your kneecaps up, pull your belly to your spine, press straight up, high plank. Press straight back, down dog. Deep breath in. Let it go. Breathe it in. And give it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Take as many steps as you need to get to the top of your mat. Ragdoll, fold forward and hang heavy. Let your feet be at least hip width distance apart, maybe wider. Bend your knees as deeply as you need to. You can sway from side to side or shake the head yes or no. Find length and space through the spine and between each vertebra. Release your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Press into either the mat, the toes, or the shins, whatever connection makes the most sense to you. Use your upper body strength to actively press your hands into whatever connection you've made. If you're familiar with the gym setting, this is just like a deadlift. Reach your hips straight back, the crown of your head straight forward. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together to flatten the upper back. It will feel a little bit like a back bend there. Breathe in here. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. One more, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Inhale, mountain pose. Stand tall and reach high to the sky. Actively press the soles of your feet down into the ground. Feel that engagement as it ripples up through the legs. Hug the muscle of the leg to the bone. Pull your belly to your spine. Reach up and out through your fingers. Spread them wide. Keep all of that, but relax the shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in here. Back bend. Open your heart to what is. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. Mountain, reach high. Forward fold, touch the toes or try. Inhale, halfway lift. High plank, plant the hands. Step the feet back, lower halfway, chaturanga. You can always use your knees. Inhale, up dog. Press through the tops of your feet and your hands. Lift the legs up off the mat if you can. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to open the heart. Let the belly pull you up, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Let it go. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, root to rise. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, forward folds. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, high to low. Inhale, up dog, open your heart. Exhale, down dog, open the mind. Inhale, look forward. Travel forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Mountain, stand tall. Back bend. Reach high. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel forward. Halfway lifts. Forward folds. Mountain. Back bend. Reach high. Forward folds. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. 3 breaths here. Breathe it in. And give it back. In with the new. Out with the old. In with what serves you. Give back the rest. Inhale your right leg high, straight and strong. Press through the heel and flex the toes back towards the face. Breathe in here. Exhale, squeeze knee to nose. Inhale it up. Again, knee to nose. Lift it high. One more time, knee to nose, squeeze and step through. Pyramid pose. You'll step the back foot in and drop the heel about 6 inches. You'll work the right leg a little bit straighter. Think about reaching your right hip farther back and the left hip farther forward. And think about halfway lifts through the spine. Create as much length as you can. You can always use your hands on a couple of blocks or whatever you have at the house. Feel free to be creative with your prop usage there. A stack of books, a couple water bottles or soup cans. With every inhale, think about lengthening your spine. With every exhale, think about softening in. Create more space, and then soften into it. No need to force anything, but instead allow it. work. Start to spill a bit more weight into the right foot. We'll come into standing splits. You'll ground down through the right foot and lift the left leg straight up into the air. You can bring as much weight as you need or want to into the hands. They can be on the ground, on some props. If you want to challenge your balance, the hands can come around the calf. Find the right choice for you. Level out the hip. You can ensure that by making sure all 5 toes of the left foot are pointing straight down. Let the head be heavy, like a bowling ball on the end of a string. And then if you can, lift the heel 2 inches higher. Beautiful work. Breathe in here. Forward fold. Step the left foot next to the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, stand tall. Back bend. Reach high, forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga or skip it. It's your moment, your choice. Inhale up, exhale down. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Breathe it in and give it back. Inhale, let go of something. Lift your left leg high, straight and strong. 3 times, knee to nose. Try and touch it. Get as close as you can. Nice work. After your third one, squeeze and step into low lunge. Take the time you need to set up for pyramid pose. You'll step the back foot in at least 6 inches. The back foot will come at a 45-degree angle, and the foot will be flat on the ground. Think about reaching the left hip straight back. Pull the right hip forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Find length through the spine with every inhale. Soften with every exhale. Notice the place in the left hamstring where you feel the sensation the most. Imagine sending your breath there, as though it could create more space there. When you feel even, but only then, start to spill the weight into the left foot, standing splits. Hands will come to the ground. Reach the right leg straight up to the sky. The head will be heavy towards the earth. Level out the hip. Straighten the right leg. And if you can, find a little bit more space and possibility by actively lifting the right leg a little higher. When you feel even and complete, slowly step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold for gorilla pose. Slide your hands underneath the soles of your feet. The big toes will come all the way to the wrist crease. Bend your knees as much as you need to make that happen. You can even wiggle the toes to give the wrist crease a little massage. You can stay right here if this is enough, or for more, think about using your upper body strength to pull yourself a little bit deeper. You can reach the hips straight up to the ceiling. Soften where you can. Even in the intensity of life, soften where you can. Adapt where you can. Make the best of your situation in the ways that you can. When you feel ready, slowly release the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain, root to rise. Back bend. Reach high. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, or flow through in a way that feels authentic to you. Open your heart. Downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Deep breath in. Let it go. Breathe in and give back. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, lift the right leg high. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, back bend, open the heart. Reach high, hands to heart. Lengthen forward, revolved crescent lunge. Hook your left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. If you need to, for any reason, you're more than welcome to drop the back knee down just as Rachel has. The priority of this pose is creating a big twist. So do what you need to in order to get that. Once you find a place where you can work from with stability, with every inhale, think about lengthening your spine. Reach your shoulders away from your hips. With every exhale, press into the elbow and deepen the twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist deeper. Inhale, crescent, reach high. Exhale, warrior two. Pick up the back knee if you haven't, if you dropped it. Drop and spin the back foot so that it's parallel to the short side of your mat. Bend deeply into the right knee. Fearlessly lunge. Stack the shoulders over the hips and reach the arms out in opposite directions. Breathe in here. Breathe out here. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten your front leg. Reach as far forward as you can, triangle pose. The right hand will come palm down to the top of your shin. Press down into it and reach your left arm high to the sky. Use the upper body strength to actively press into the shin and spin your chest so that it feels like it's rotating up towards the ceiling. Think about squeezing both shoulder blades towards each other, especially the right towards the left. Continue to reach the hips straight back. To breathe into the sensation of the right hamstring. To trust in the process. Inhale, star, reach high, straight arms and legs, be bold and bright, back bend. Reach high, star, forward fold with wide legs. Let the feet be parallel to each other, maybe even a little pigeon-toed with the toes in and the heels out. There are so many variations you can take here. Listen to your body and to what it needs. It might feel really nice to walk the hands back through the legs. You can also walk the hands in the opposite direction to find more length in the spine. Walk both hands over to one foot and then the other. Feel free to explore. To remind yourself that your body may need different things day to day, hour to hour, moment to moment. That you are constantly becoming, and that the world around you is constantly changing. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, halfway lift through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Flow through in the way that feels most authentic to you. You can take chaturanga or something that will serve you more effectively. Deep breath in and let it go. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Left leg lifted high. Step it through, low lunge. Inhale, crescent lunge. Back bend. Reach high, hands to heart. Lengthen forward, and this time twist to the left. Revolved crescent lunge on the other side. This side may feel different. That's okay. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Notice it. And from that place of awareness, you'll do the work you need to change it. To work towards balance and equanimity. The first step to creating change is to acknowledge that it needs to happen. Inhale, crescent, reach high. Warrior two, drop and spin the back foot. Fierce in the body and in the mind. Ready to take on whatever challenge is on your path. Accepting and compassionate. Use the breath to help you, to propel you forward, to harness the power of your presence. Straighten your front leg, triangle, reach, reach, reach. Bring the arms to 6 and 12. Press the left hand palm down and reach the right arm high. Lean back in the head and in the heart. Trust. Be open and available to your life. Open and available to your current experience. Inhale, star. Back bend. Reach high. Forward fold with wide legs. The same variation may feel nice, or something totally different might feel better. Explore. Maybe it's a variation that I've offered to you today. Maybe it's something completely different. At some point, somebody made all of this up. Make it yours. Chest expansion can be a nice variation. For that, you'll interlace your hands behind the low back. Make sure that the palms of your hands are touching completely if you take this variation. That will ensure that you're stretching the muscle and not the connective tissue. And then you might be ready to lift the fist off the back, maybe an inch, maybe a little bit more. No need to force anything. When you feel complete, release the hands underneath the shoulders, halfway lift through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, star. Back bend. Reach high. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Chaturanga, flow it through, make it yours. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Welcome in. And give back. Breathe in. And let go. Lift the right leg high. Half pigeon. Bring the right shin across the top of the mat. The right knee will come to the right wrist crease. Bring the shin as parallel as possible to the top of your mat. Some activity through the right toes. That'll keep your knee safe. The left leg extends straight back. You can stay upright here if that feels supportive. Or when you're ready, start to sleep your pigeon. You can come down to the forearms. Maybe your forehead can rest on a prop, 2 stacked fists, or eventually down to the ground. Scan your body from the crown of the head to the soles of your feet. Soften wherever you can. Oftentimes, some tension in the body correlates to a tension in the mind. you might notice that as you ease one of those points, the other dissolves with it. Do your best to walk through the body and to relax where you can. Take 3 more breaths here. Deep and full as you can. Slowly press up to the palms. Rock over onto the right hip. You swing your left leg out in front of you for a single leg stretch. You'll bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left leg. Flex the toes of the left foot back to the face. Sit up nice and tall and then fold forward. Connect with whatever you can connect with. Maybe you can reach your foot or your toes, but that's not really what this is about. Maybe you grab your knee or your calf. With every inhale, lengthen your spine, shoulders reach away from the hips. With every exhale, soften in a bit more fully. Slowly roll up to a seat. Take as much time as you need to find half pigeon with the left leg forward. Take the same time and care preparing yourself. When you're ready, fold forward and surrender. Again, notice where tension has crept in. Do what you can to ease it. It might be helpful to refine the breath just a little bit. Think about breathing in for the count of 4. 2, 3, 4. Out for 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In for 4. Out for 6. In for 4. Out for 6. If that's helpful, continue on your own. Know that the numbers are simply a guideline. The idea is to take a full breath in and then a slower breath out. Maybe 5 counts in and 10 counts out works better. Maybe 3 and 6. Play with it and see what works for you. The volume of air that your lungs hold is bound to be different than the amount of air my lungs hold. And this practice is meant to be tailored to you and your experience. Stay here until you feel even, and when you do, slowly press up to the palms. Shift over onto the left hip and swing the right leg out in front of you for that same single leg stretch. Sit up nice and tall, and then fold forward. Connect wherever works for you. Lengthen through the spine on your inhale, and surrender more fully on the exhale. Remind yourself that surrender isn't the same thing as giving up. But there is a power associated with it. Stay here until you feel even. When you do, slowly roll up to a seat. Make your way onto your back. When you get there, bring your knees into your chest and give yourself the biggest hug. The kind of hug you'd give your mother or your best friend, a long-lost loved one. When you're ready, final Shavasana. Let the feet flop open wide to the edges of your mat. Take up a lot of space. Then ask yourself if you could be even 5% more comfortable. And if you could, make that subtle adjustment. Allow thinking to dissolve in the feeling. The entire body heavy, grounded, perfectly at ease. Feel the tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Relax through the jaw. Your eyes sink heavy down and back into their sockets. Imagine a wave of heaviness washes across your entire body, relaxing everything that it touches. Start to welcome a deeper breath. Mindful movements in your fingers and your toes. the wrists and the ankles. Let an inhale reach your arms long overhead, fingertips reach and toes yearn. Curl up onto your right hand side for a supported fetal posture. Curl up nice and tight. Feel cared for, nurtured, and brand new. Take a moment here to consider some way that you could continue to find acceptance for whatever it is that's going on in your life, big or small. When you're ready, press up to a seat and we'll seal in our time together today with 3 full breaths. Sit up nice and tall. Place your hands in a way that's meaningful to you. First, exhale all of the stale air out. Take the biggest breath available to you. Open mouth, let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in what serves you. Give back the rest. Inhale your hands to your forehead. Chin to the chest or forehead to the earth. We seal in our time together today to the life force that flows through each and every one of us, binding and connecting us all. To that we say, Namaste. On behalf of Rachel, myself, and everyone here at Outlaw Yoga, thank you so much for choosing to be a part of the Outlaw Yoga online community. We are so grateful for you. Namaste.
Hey yogis, thanks for practicing with us today. If you enjoyed class, drop down and give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and consider sharing this class with someone who needs it. When you're ready for more, come see us at outlawyogaclub.com. Tell them Justin sent you and save 20% off on your first purchase. See you soon. Namaste.